What it does do. It is May 26th, 2022, and I believe this is entry 9. I think I said 7 twice. Maybe I said 8 twice. Maybe I'm going to say 9 twice or 9 once. I don't know, to be honest. I am very blurred about what day we're on. The fact that I'm still doing this is super impressive to me because I am now bored with this concept. I've done it, I've seen it, I've heard it, and yeah, it's just I want to be laying in bed right now watching TV. And what do I want to be watching? To be honest, just whatever I see on the homepage of Netflix because there's nothing that's grabbing me right now by the balls to watch. Right. All right. But we're here. We're doing it. And I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't know what I want to talk about. I don't know how to talk about anything today. My day is what we should probably start with is because it's what we usually start with. My day was actually really good today. We hit everything. Woke up on time. We went to bed late last night because we were playing the new Set 7 PBE of TFT, which you already know I'm addicted to. I'm going to tell you, I went back and played one game of Set 6.5. Not even close. Set 7 is so good. Set 7 is so fun. And Set 7 is super refreshing. I'm going to let you know this right now. I got into TFT in like Set 4 and I played maybe 10 hours of it, right? Because all my friends are playing it. I'm a big auto brawler guy and I was like, I can get into this. Got to like silver 2 and I was like, I'm done. This is boring. I'm going back to Hearthstone. I officially have tried playing this game seriously. Well, semi-seriously, 80% serious in Set 6. And I was having a blast with the augments and everything. And I'll let you know, man, Set 7 blows it out of the water. It is fun. It is refreshing. The units are really cool. And the augments that they have and just they've added a lot more depth and the ability to have more expression with creating builds in the game. I do see some builds being a little more meta and easier to hit top 4 with, which is generally how it goes with these type of games. But you can play some off meta builds with some of the augments that they've presented. That makes the game really fun and awesome to experiment with. I've been placing a lot of 6th and 5th places, for a lot of 3rds, a lot of 2nds, not a lot of 1sts, but that's usually how TFT goes when you're as bad as me. But once rank comes out and it drops, I believe on June 3rd, we will 100% be grinding out TFT. Even though June 8th, I believe, is when I will be flying out to the East Coast, but we're still going to be we're gonna be dialed in. We're gonna be dialed in. We're gonna be locked and loaded, and we're gonna be ready to try to hit Masters this season. So we hit Plat in Season 6, Diamond 2 right now is where we're at. I don't really care about my rank anymore. I don't care about the climb in Season 6.5, and hopefully in Season 7, Set 7, we hit Masters, and we hit a high threshold of Masters because Set 7's fun, and I would love to be good at Set 7. We got to find the itemizations of dragons, and we also got to find out weird comps that we can use flexible decision making to be able to hit late game. Bard seems fun. I really want to get a good Zoe build in. Every time when I'm not trying to play Zoe, I get Zoes, and every time when I'm trying to play Zoes, I get no Zoe. Lo and behold, the curse of TFT. So that was good. Woke up on time, hit the walk early, cleaned my whole apartment, and I'm gonna be honest, man, I love the way it feels to have a nice, clean, spotless apartment. It almost makes me not want to do anything. I don't want to cook. I don't want to even sleep in my bed. I don't want to do anything that involves dirtying up my apartment. I just want to like hover in space and levitate so nothing can be touched because I love the way a fresh apartment feels, a clean apartment, and after some labor. I think the one thing I forgot to do was clean the inside of my toilet bowl. I took a nasty ass shit and left some disgusting ass skid marks. So we are going to have to do that before bed. Work, very subpar. And Japanese, we didn't study Japanese through Japanese Pod 101, but we studied Japanese on Italki with Humi Sensei. And she's phenomenal. We talked today about just Japanese culture, and then she answered any grammatical questions that I had, and we went over pitch dialect, and she was saying that my Japanese pitch accent has gotten better with specific words that we were practicing today, and that makes me so happy, especially given that I took about a month off from studying, but I would always practice specific words in my head, and I guess it's panning out. What I need to do, though, is find some people here who speak Japanese that I can practice with, not as a replacement to Humi Sensei, but as a way to continue to practice throughout the week. So when I do go and meet with Humi Sensei, I am able to show more improvement and be able to speak a little more fluently. And I've learned some cool things. So like today, and learn more cool things. So today, one of the things that I learned was datte. Datte is because, however, men usually use datte sa, datte sa, datte sa, datte sa. And that was very interesting because I didn't know that. Gomen nasai is also the polite way to say sorry, which I didn't realize. And now I know how to say that, which is really cool. And then just we went over the different uses of gatsu, getsu, and tsuki, which means moon, but it's the way months are used within Japanese, and it's all contextual. One is month in Japanese can be said differently based off of the object, the time frame with respect to with respect to itself, respect to time, and then respect with respect to an instance. It's real weird, but time duration. It's real cool. So today was awesome. We did that. I'm not going to lie, guys. If you don't watch YouTube videos, I may have already talked about this. I don't know. But if you don't watch YouTube videos on like 1x, 1.5x, or in between 1.5x and 2x, come on, man. What are you doing? Well, like, there's no way I can sit down and watch one of these podcasts for like an hour and a half, and listen to them talk as slow as I'm talking. I would actually encourage you to watch this video and listen to this video on 1.5 to 2x, one of the two, because you'll get through the video in half the time and you will be able to digest the information in half the time and move on to the next task. Maybe you want to binge watch all these videos. Maybe you want to go back to episode 1. Yeah, turn that bad boy up to 1.5 or 2x and anywhere in between there. That's the perfect way to watch a video. And that's one really cool thing I learned about YouTube streams, is that since there's latency between the real time of what the streamer is saying and what you're seeing, is you can actually play those streams with speed up volume. Or maybe it was a recording and I thought I was doing that. Either or. If that's the case, then that's super cool. And I was actually thinking, hey man, I wish Twitch could do this, but you can't do it on Twitch. Anything else that needs to be said? I don't think so. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's one thing that keeps reoccurring into my thoughts, pretty intrusive as of right now, and it is the thought of this memory that I had when I came home from summer camp one day, and my mom was like, you know what your counselor said about you? And I didn't know what my mom was going to say. So I said, what? And she said, you have a heart of gold. And I didn't really understood what that means. So I asked my mom, what exactly does that mean? She said, you're a really kind kid. And I was like, okay, well, I guess. Like, I don't think I'm any more kind than anybody else. But I think when we all do things that we consider to be normal for our actions that don't seem as normal to other people, then those normal actions are seen as something like admirable to those who don't mimic it. Anyways, then this next thought goes into my head, and I think I was in high school. I was 14 at the time. I was a freshman, and I was hanging out with my best childhood friend, and he was hanging out with a bunch of different people because I went to, oh no, it was middle school at the time. It wasn't high school. It was middle school. I was 11 at the time. He was 10. He was a year younger than me, and he had a bunch of friends around his age. And I went to a middle school that was completely different than the middle school he was going to end up going to. So we were going to two separate middle schools. And he goes, "You're too nice. I'm going to take advantage of you. You need to have a little more of a backbone and be a little bit mean." And I still have this memory stuck in my head of me feeling like, why would I ever do that? Like, what's going, like, why? Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you take advantage of me? And I think from that day on, it has shaped the way I behave towards people that I don't really know. And people get really offended when I tell people I don't fuck with you like that. They get offended. They get all up in their feelings. But like, the truth of the matter is, you don't fuck with me like that, and you don't fuck with a lot of other people, with the majority of the people on this planet like that. And the fact that you get offended when I say that means that you must hold a relationship with me, or some pseudo relationship with me, something parasocial, to a higher value than what our actual relationship is. And when I tell you that, you get offended, which there's nothing wrong with that. Like, we're all justified to our feelings, but I don't feel a certain type of way about most people is because I think there's just this barrier and guard of me not wanting to be taken advantage of. So I'm more stoic around people that I first meet. I'm more dismissive. I'm pushy. I joke around and I pretend to be an asshole around people that I don't really know or that I'm not really close with. And then, yeah, and then they feel real weird about it. And I think that saying that I say is one of those ways that the manifestation of the way I have conditioned myself to be is put out onto other people. It's been an intrusive thought, but I've known this for a while. It's something that I've always known about myself, but it's some odd feeling that I can't shake, or weird way that I can't, habit, behavior that I can't shake. And I don't know if I can shake. It's so weird because I was never like this when I was younger, but now I am. I think another reason why I'm like this as well is because I was bullied a lot as a kid. I was 4'10" at 10 years old and around 200 pounds. And I was always bullied for being overweight. And I was always bullied for being too sensitive because I'm a very sensitive person. So I've kind of created this barrier around me to not be like that, because I know how it feels when you do show that side of yourself, or the side of myself that I know I am to be. And I just hate being bullied, and I hate having to feel like I can't be myself around people. So I am more comfortable not being myself around people, as weird as that sounds. I put on a display of a person who I wish I could be, that I'm not, because I don't want to show the side of me that could get bullied. So vulnerability is definitely something that I really don't like to express with a lot of people. If you're a close friend of mine, and I guess like now that I'm talking to this camera about this, and you guys on the internet, then yeah, I guess like you now know this about me. But my friends definitely see a different side of me because I trust them, right? I trust I can be myself around them. Yo, shout out to my boy Will Lamb. What up, baby? Shout out to my boy Squalito. Yo, what up? Amity Avon, what's up? Check the ladder too out on twitch.tv. I fuck with them heavy. My boy Dr. Logical, YouTube, gaming. I fuck with them. There's very few people that I fuck with. There's Kelsey. I fuck with you, girl. Out in the big MN. Shout out to the Minneapolis Madtown representing the 608. All the people out in the 608 that I grew up with, and you know who you are, man. I fuck with you a long way, and I still fuck with you no matter what, because y'all know who I am. You know, like my homies that used to come over to the crib in high school, and I would walk around naked. Come on, in front of you. And you're just like, why are you naked? It's because that's who I am. I like being naked, you know? Like, I fuck with y'all heavy. Like, my friends that I would come downstairs and show them my butthole. And they're just like, what's your problem? But they still fuck with me the day after and the days to come because they get it, man. Because that's just Ziggy, you know, shit like that. Yo, shout out to my broskies, too. You know, blood brothers for life. Shout out to my boy K Wink. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm doing this as if I'm on like I'm some like famous motherfucker out like finally getting my like the limelight, and I need to give props where props are due. I mean, like to be honest, dude, I don't think people hear it enough, man. Especially for me, I internalize all these feelings, but sometimes I just need to put that energy out there. I fuck with y'all, you know. I really do fuck with y'all, and I don't even know why I'm talking like this, man. I'm talking like I got some swagger in my soul. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't got that shit. I don't know why I'm talking. You know, I see, it's just that energy. You know, sometimes I'm like this, sometimes I'm like that. And that energy's in and that energy's out. I fuck with y'all. Hey, I do fuck with you, Cozy Nate. Hey, I fuck with Drex too. If y'all lived here or if we grew up together, we'd be mad homies, like mad tight homies. I fuck with y'all, all y'all. I fuck with my boy Conga. I fuck with my boy Andrew. We're getting close because we live here. Shout out to Papa Choice. Yo, Mercy. What's up? Bro, there's just so many people. But like, I think when it really comes down to it, if you can't name people off the top of your head that you appreciate and you fuck with and that you would bend over back for, then do you really fuck with them? You know what I mean? Especially when you're in an environment that I'm in right now recording and I don't have a time limit, you know? Like, do I really fuck with you if you don't come to mind? Yo, shout out to my boy Carlin. We're going to start a podcast. I do want to say shout out to my boy Sonny, but I don't fuck with that nigga like that. You know what I mean? But, you know, when I'm out on the East Coast, you know, we'll get active, boy. Same with you, Craig. Don't you forget. We'll be out there, my guy, you know, and we'll create a bomb, bro. In the Iron Paradise. Yo, we going to get sweaty. We gonna taste blood in the mouth, but we ain't gonna be bleeding. You know how that is when you put it in that work and you feel that muscles, you feel those muscles burning. You can feel that hard work in the back of your throat. Whew, the taste of iron. Man, I'm excited to be out east, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I gotta hang out with the homies. Like it's weird. It's weird to say this, man, but you don't find people that you fuck with on an energy level. Maybe it's just like the perspective and the energy that I'm in right now in this period of my life and I'm just coinciding with their energies right now. And maybe 5 years down the line, it might not be like that, but I fuck with the boys out in the Dirty D, Delaware. Don't get shit twisted, man. Don't get shit twisted. But yeah, that's about it, man. I don't know where this tangent came from. I don't know what started this and why I started shouting people out, but yo, best believe. Speaking of which, I don't know if I talked to you guys about this, but these are smart sunglasses. They're sick. Shout out to Amity for saying that circle glasses shape my face, because today I got a comment by my girl Kelsey, one of my best friends for life. Shout out Kels, you know, out in the MN, the 512-516. She said today, yo, these glasses fit, like they match your shape real well, the shape of your face real well. And Amity, you called it, dude. I'm not like yo, chill. I know you're a parent, but chill. So these are smart glasses. They're Razer. They cost me $60, which I think it's a good deal. But they retail at $200. They retail at $200. but Amazon was doing a discount on them. So I would highly recommend you guys to get some if they're still on sale. Um, but yeah, dude, this is the best part about having friends who are women, especially if you are fashionably inept like your boy. You can ask them, "Hey, what looks good on me?" And if they're the homies, they'll let you know. And if they're not the homies, they'll lie to you. You know what I'm saying? They're like, "Oh, that looks good. That might look good." But Amity, straight up, I said, "Amity, do I go square or do I go circles?" And to be honest, I've never had circle sunglasses before, but I've liked the aesthetic of circle, like a circle frames. And she said, "Circles, they'll suit you well." And I said, "You sure?" And she said, "Yeah, they'll look good on you." And I said, "Bet." I pulled up, day I got them, called her on the FaceTime. She picked up, go figure, not even a go figure. I was hella surprised. Always surprised when she picks up the fucking FaceTime calls because I'm like, God damn, aren't you too busy to be talking to me? But anyway, she was like, "Damn, those do look good." I said, "Bet." So then when we got the compliment today from the other homie, that's validity. That's validity right there. Validity right in the making. And I fuck with that. Bro, the energy today just feels different. I feel great. I don't know why I feel great. God, I just had a day. I had a good day. So I didn't even rate my day. Today, not going to lie. Today, A plus, baby. A plus. We hit everything. We did everything we needed to do today. It was crazy. And we did it on little sleep. We did it on little sleep too. And that shit goes stupid, donkey crazy. Yeah, that's right. Donkey. And when I said donkey, I meant dumpy. Because I was just thinking about an ass moving up and down like that. That shit was getting thick in the club. You know what I'm saying? But, that shit was getting stupid, dumpy thick. Today was stupid, dumpy thick. It was a stupid, dumpy thick day. And if you ain't having a day that's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, come on now. You got to step up. Step up. Because today was awesome and I feel great. That's where the energy is. There's no better feeling than when you have an ideal expectation of the way you should be behaving and you hit that and you become that person for that day. Now, can I stay consistent? I don't know, but I'll try. Yeah, see, now the energy is feeling different today. I just started singing on the mic. I kind of sound like Snoop, didn't I? Yeah, I sound like Snoop. And you, what do you mean you sound like Snoop? Yo, go watch that. Go watch that freestyle. I think Five Fingers of Death or no, Sway in the Morning, Jamie Foxx, and Snoop Dogg. And tell me I didn't just sound like Snoop Double D-O-G. Come on now. But yeah, whoa, this whole conversation started out with YouTube on 1.5x to 2x. That's crazy. Just a snowball of energy, snowball of ideas flowing through me. It's crazy because I wake up every morning and I think, yo, not every morning, but I think, yo, every so often. I'm like, yo, life isn't forever, bro. So why are you wasting minutes in your day? Why are you wasting minutes in your day? I don't know why. I just waste minutes. I could be doing so much more, and I'm doing so much less. That's a bar. Yo, if any rappers hear that, any poets, any spoken worders out there, you know what you can do. Steal that shit. Just give me some credit. If you ever make it big, be like, yo, my boy Ziggy B did this shit. Ziggy Buckets, Ziggy Bucks, ZFB, Ziggy fucking Buckets. Come on, man. You know how it goes. Yeah, but this energy is feeling weird today. I usually don't feel like this unless I'm really around the homies and I'm trying to act goofy. And yeah, this is just the goofy side. Intensity, baby. Oh, today we are officially 214.6 pounds. We are losing weight again. I'm not going to lie. The physique is looking better, but it's not where I want it to be. And I think I already touched on this, but I have body dysmorphia from being bullied when I was younger. But the one thing about being cognizant of you having body dysmorphia is keeping yourself in check about the way you look with body dysmorphia when you look at yourself in the mirror. So there are days when I look at myself in the mirror, most days, then not. And I'm like, yo, I look good. But the days that I do look bad, that I look at myself, I'm like, yo, I'm fat, I look bad. I have now put myself in perspective of, remember where you were 2 years ago after your breakup and you bloated up to 275 pounds. You are now 214 pounds, 60 pounds lighter. You look great. And people would die to look the way you look right now. So be appreciative of where you're at now, but still get to work and get to where you want to be. And when you hit that threshold of where you want to be proud that you've put the work in when you hit there, and don't stay complacent, but be or satisfied, but be comfortable in your own skin at that point in time. And don't get me wrong, I'm getting there, man. I'm really getting there. Yo, I've never had back problems before, but dude, I got this knot in my back and I hate it. I fucking hate it, dude. I hate it with more animosity. No, I hate it more than anything. I really do hate it more than anything. I don't know if it's a knot. I don't know if it's something, but it might be this bed, man. This bed is super comfortable, but up until getting this bed, my back was fine. Actually, I don't know what has caused my back to be. It actually might be this computer chair, to be honest. I feel like I should sit back more. But I'm like, yeah, I think it's because I'm hunched over all the time. Yeah. See if I sit up straight like this, if it does anything. The problem about sitting up straight is that you forget that you forget that you're not sitting up straight, you know, like, because I'll hunch over and talk like this, right? And that feels natural because this is the posture that was like self-taught. I don't think, because we're not taught posture. When I sit like this feels weird. It feels uncomfortable, right? But this is the proper way to sit. I got to go to the bathroom. So there's this like, not trend, but this narrative going around that a lot of guys who work out, and are in good shape, like pretty good shape, and they are like pretty muscular. They have like good genetics. This trend is, it's not a trend, but it's a mindset where they're like, I look like this with my shirt off, and I hate looking like this when I have a shirt on. And it's like the shirt's super baggy on them. They can't really like show off their muscles. I actually prefer that. I think that look is sick. I like to wear my clothes extra baggy. And then like, I think there's nothing cooler than like having a deceiving body and then you fucking show off your hard work, you know, and your craft. But it is May 26th, 2022, and I have nothing else to talk about. Today was a fucking W. A+. I don't know what I said. B. Whatever I said before was probably right. Whatever I'm saying now is wrong. And we are going to have another productive day tomorrow. So we're going to peace out here and upload this video and go to bed hungry because I'm starving.